He's a trip. I mean, he's truly an Outer Banks institution. He's one of the most intimidating but gregarious people I know. He's Delbert. He is what he is. There's nothing else like him anywhere. When people think about surfing in the Outer Banks, his name will come up because he's such an Outer Banks institution. I was with a buddy of mine, and I was riding this big plastic board that I had gotten out of some mail order catalog that was just hideous. And my friend and I are paddling out, and my friend was on a bodyboard, and Delbert comes ripping down the line on this wave, and launches, comes up to the top of the lip, and just launches full spread eagle off the back of the wave, almost landing on my friend, and just scared the piss out of him. Comes up out of the water and goes, "Hey, Bug, why don't you wrap that leash around your neck and get a real board?" And we were just like, "Ah, we're gonna die."
You know, he's kind of like at first glance, he looks like Blackbeard the Pirate or something like that, and you would think that he's would be really a badass, so to speak, but Delbert is really a nice fella.
Definitely a character, all the way. But he's got a heart of gold. He coaches all these little guys in the water, and anybody trying to learn how to surf, Delbert's there for them, encouraging them to catch waves, and adds a bit of fun to the surfing experience for everybody. He might annoy a few people, though, that don't want coaching.
But he's got a story for every occasion, and is always yapping on about something.
Talks a bit much sometimes.
I think that would sum up what Delbert is to me.
His yard. Have you seen
his yard? I've seen his yard. I've seen 2 other yards that he's had, too, and Delbert is a collector. You know, he never wants to see anything wasted. He figures he could do something with some of this stuff that people want to, there might be chucking out or taking to the dump and stuff. Though over the years he has collected quite a pile of stuff.
Have you seen
I've seen his yard, and you know, I feel like all those possessions in his yard, you can't take them with you. If you're not going to do anything with them, might as well toss them. It's too much baggage to carry through life.
Yeah.
And plus, you know, I'd be concerned about my neighbors and the way I'd want to be a good neighbor to them, and I feel like, hey, it's bothering them, I'm not going to use this stuff. I'd get it out of there.
So you do think you should clean it up a little bit?
Yeah, I think so.
It's hard to say. I want to say that he's an individual, and everybody should be able to do what they want to with their property. But that would be more if you were out in the country. If you're in town and you have neighbors and stuff like that, I think it's best to try to keep a trimmer yard, so to speak.
Well, I don't see him much out of the water, just on the beach occasionally, so I really don't know the true Delbert out of the water, probably.
Yo! What's up, man?
What's happening, Nick?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Get back. Get back. Hey. Hey, get in here, Natron. Natron. Natron, get back. Chemo. Come on, Chemo. Don't get back. Come on, Chemo.
Get back. Natron, come on. Get back. What's happening, man?
How's it going, bro?
What's going on? Good to see you.
Walk these idiots.
See, the only thing I have to do out here, clear everything off the porch, not today. I mean, everything off the porch and everything out of the front yard.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the biggest thing that's been bugging them. And then I'll start right behind the garage there and start moving everything that's up close to the garage, too. So I get...
You started anything since the last time we talked to you?
No, not really moving nothing.
Yeah.
I got 2 full acres. I got stuff growing everywhere, and got so much stuff that it freaks a normal human. They're just like, oh, you just shouldn't have that much property. Shouldn't have that kind of stuff. Fuck them. It's my stuff. I moved in here in November 6 years ago. So I imagine it'd be 90 or 91, 6 years ago, November.
Why'd you choose this house?
Because it's got 2 acres of property, and it's large enough that I can have all my things that I've worked for my whole life here on this property. That's why I've been collecting for years before I even moved into this house. I was already collecting things that I needed to make myself a shop and a business. And that's why I selected this property, because it's zoned light-duty commercial. So I can have myself a business here. And this is all my personal property. I've paid for everything here. I've paid for the property itself every month with $600 mortgage. I've paid for all these cars. I've paid for all this wood and worked through jobs and found it on the beach after storms. Brought it here, so it's all mine. All the things I have collected all have a purpose, even though that purpose isn't known by the neighbors and it isn't known by the town. I know the method to the madness, and I know what everything is intended to be, because it's my idea and it's my dream.
They don't.
And they don't understand because they don't care. Shower now that I got the water on, and I'll be out and we'll get going. Look at the surf.
Yeah, I went swimming this morning.
Not much, is it?
Not much. There's a little groundswell coming in.
Yeah. I get these guys doing their business. We'll walk on over there and see what the deal is.
All right.
Do your business. Natron! Natron! Stoney, get out of there. Natron! Angie!
Come on, Kimo. Go.
Kimo!
Go.
Kimo! Angie, come on. Come on, Angie. All right, I'll be out in just a second.
All right.
Now, you can stick that right in here.
Yeah.
That camera.
I'm just going to take it with me.
I'll carry it to the beach?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to, be careful. Don't be dropping that sucker. Now, I got too much stuff in my life. People were like, man, he got fucking 12 cars and 20 cats and 15 dogs.
Yeah.
30 surfboards. Yeah, but I'm responsible for every bit of it.
Yeah.
Start moving the kids around. Chicks will pick us up. It's a little flower. It's a little flower. And they don't have any idea about what my plans are and what my dreams are. You know, and that's guaranteed in the Constitution of the United States. You're guaranteed life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But when I find a piece of salt treat lumber on the beach, brand new, washed up from somebody's deck after a storm, that makes me happy. Especially when I can bring it home and I can build something useful out of it, and I didn't have to pay $3 for that 2x4 at the Kellogg's. Like Daniel's old white car there. That car's in excellent condition. I mean, beautiful. And all this needs is a clutch. I mean, that car's in nice shape.
Yeah.
You know, I cleaned it all out last year and cleaned out the trunk. And there's some body holes in the metal.
Yeah.
So what I did was took them, I've been looking for this fucking thing. Took the body holes and covered them up with this blue tarp thing. Yeah, there's in here. Guess I gotta get this water out of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, all this thing needs is a gas tank, and I got the gas tank in there already.
Yeah.
Of course, it needs the tires back. I want the people to let me alone. And if it's gonna take me cleaning up my front yard, to get them off my back, get my porch all straight, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm continuing to do, and that's what these cameras are all about, to prove that what I've got is not trash, and that what I've got is gonna be moved, reorganized, so that it complies with the town's demands. Got dirty in that car. It's been a couple of months since I headed out here.
Keep this metamorphosis.
Like my little take one, take two is the lighthouse. I know what I look like. I don't need to worry about all that shit. Say what you want to get on there, because it's your tape.
All right.
Go ahead and talk.
All right, kiss this metamorphosis.
I'm video filming so that I can prove what I've got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's the important thing, is getting all this stuff moved and on video, not so I can make some kind of big statement. The thing is, I just want to have it so that I've got proof of what I'm doing. Now, do you have to shut the power on and off before you slide the bar over?
Yeah. Switch it right to a VCR. Just switch it over.
So you don't have to
Push stop and rewind.
shut it off or nothing? Cat, Simba. Damn it.
Clean.
In World War II, you had to live this way. You had to save things. You had to save rubber tires. You had to save everything you could, because we were in a different mode than we're in now. Now, yuppies have taken over the country, so everything is throw away, throw away. They don't care to save anything because they don't see the usefulness in it. It's just clutter. Well, it's not clutter to me when it's my personal property and it's stuff that I need to better my life. It's mine. Here we go, rolling up for 8x8. Using our acetone drums from Michael Price to move these big suckers. Don't get me, get what I'm doing. All right, get that up.
I'll grab the other
Right
one.
there, I got it. You just keep shooting. This is a one-man job.
All right, I got you.
Cameraman is what I need. One other helper.
Yeah.
You get that fucking Daniel to do anything. Why send good lumber to a landfill where it will be bug-ridden and rotten? Whereas here, everything I have stacked up on pallets, off the ground, stacked neatly, and then that way I know where things are at, so that when I need a certain size piece of wood or something, I can go right to that area, as long as my memory holds up, and then I know where I've got what at. See, because, all right, take this back, will you? Wait a sec. Okay, it should feed off now. There you go. See, that way we get both cameras set up in synchronization almost, so that they can get the work done and still get it on film. Full feed. Here we go. We're going to be filming back here, cleaning up these bottles. Take down this little temporary barricade. You can see our little kitty family here hanging out. They're taking little kitty naps. There's one, there's two, one of the twins. There's Gray Guy laying there. And there's the mama kitty. Little kitty family laying around taking a little cat nap. All right, I'm gonna get to filming, clean up this whole area right here while it's still in the shade, and this metamorphosis continues here at 1208 West Atlantic. See ya. I've got aluminum cans. I've got piles and piles of aluminum cans. And, you know, they think it's just trash. Well, aluminum cans recycle at a penny a can.
All right. What are we gonna move today?
Start right there. But see, when we got those things out of the way, there ain't much really left that I gotta worry about now. Then I can get back to these cans. See, here's another maple growing through this tire. See this one?
Today we cleaned up all this stuff right here. Had a washer and dryer, a whole bunch of stuff right here. We came over and we bagged up all the bottles that were sitting right like this, organized them into our whites and greens. They're gonna be saved for the greenhouse.
I'm gonna finish going right on across here. I'm just blazing as I go, right on through this whole area. Come on, buddy. Buddy. You going with me? Come on. I want to have my own thing going so that I don't have to depend on other people. And finally get myself a little business going here, and then I don't have to worry about where I'm going to find a job, or in wintertime, what are you going to do when you're not building houses, or what are you going to do in the summertime, you're not mowing lawns. And that's the whole purpose behind the whole deal. Because they don't know what I'm trying to do, making paradise out of recycled material. So all I can afford and still have a nice place out of cheap, affordable stuff. Why don't they just come talk to me?
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, you've got the balls to come talk to me. Well, why doesn't the town?
Yeah.
Can't they come by here like a normal human being and talk to me? I'm not going to chew their face off.
Yeah.
I'm not a violent person. I'm a Christian. You know, I've been taught that you should mind your own business. I mind my business. I don't go down to their neighborhood, down to their yard and say, well, I don't like the way your Mercedes looks. I don't like Mercedes, personally. So am I supposed to go around and say, well, you got a nice new Mercedes, but I think it's a crappy car, so let's take it to the landfill. I mean, you know, it's stupid. They're just going to haul everything I've worked for my whole entire life to a landfill before I'm dead. When you're dead, they put stuff on the side of the road and throw it away anyway. But why do that to me when I've got a plan? Doing what you're doing, you know what you're going to end up doing. End up with a movie of making up a movie. That's what you're doing. You're filming me making a movie.
This will be the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. There you go. Some of that. All right, back filming here at Kiss This Metamorphosis. Another new pack of film. We're here at 1208 West Atlantic Street. Sign thing, and everything's moved off the porch except porch furniture that we use. Our couch and chair. And the bar, we're keeping out of that weather. Everything's fine under there. Then we're going to start moving down through here and move ahead these piling cutoffs, move them around back. Then I can get back to the cans down in the back. See, get ready to take all the aluminum cans and bag them up. Get that all cleared out. So we're still finishing up the cleanup around the front yard, and everything's organized around the back now. So I'm going to go ahead and do these cars, get them out of here, and get some more things cleaned up around back. All right, motor film helper, man. Go over there and get yourself and move that thing up and down. This little movie. Here at Kiss This Metamorphosis. Here's our film helper. What's your name? Tell the people.
I'm Nic McLean. I'm helping Delbert clean up
Nic McLean. We just call him Nic. Nic McLean and Delbert Melton. Here at Kiss This Metamorphosis. The changing of the yard. Turning junk into paradise. And getting the town off of my back. All right, get back to filming and get something moved and cleaned up and show you what we're doing here at Kiss This Metamorphosis as we fade into black. Let's see what we got. I'll just run mine back. Leave yours up. Shut it off. everything has a purpose. That's the whole method to the madness, as some people call it. But to me, it's a metamorphosis. It's just a changing of what I can utilize to make myself a better life. And I think that they should leave me alone and just let me have my little yard and have my little life. Because I'm not interfering with their life no matter what they're doing. So I think that it's about time they wake up. Shut up, Major. Was that all you had there, question-wise?
Thanks, man.
All right, man, let's see what you got. Turn her off and see what you got.